In this video, we're going to talk about 8.1 Objective 2, where we find trigonometric values of an angle whose terminal side passes through a given point. We are looking for exact answers to these. X is negative and Y is positive, so I'm in quadrant 2. This is negative 12. This is 5. This is a Pythagorean triplet, 5, 12, 13. Let's prove that. 5 squared plus negative 12 squared equals c squared. 25 plus 144 is equal to c squared. 169 is c squared. So c is equal to root 169, which is 13. So here's my angle here, theta, but I can look at this triangle right here. That's pi minus theta, and I'll get the same values as I would get for the trig values for theta. And so sine is going to be opposite. I'm looking at this angle right here, opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine is going to be negative 12 over 13. Tangent is 5 over negative 12, or negative 5 over 12. Cosecant is the reciprocal of sine. That's going to be 13 over 5. Secant is the reciprocal of cosine, which is negative 13 over 12. Cotangent is the reciprocal of tangent, which is negative 12 over 5. All right, we're in standard position. Positive, positive is going to be 8, 8. And this is an isosceles right triangle, meaning that it's 45, 45, 90. So this is 8 times the square root of 2 here. If we want to prove that, 64 plus 64 equals c squared. 128 equals c squared. And then this is just square root of 2 times 64 is 8 square root of 2. So sine is going to be 8 over 8 root 2 is 1 over root 2 is root 2 over 2. Cosine is also going to be 8 over 8 root 2 is 1 over root 2 is root 2 over 2. Tangent is 8 over 8 is 1. And then cosecant is the reciprocal of sine, so it's the reciprocal of 1 over root 2 is root 2 over 1, or root 2. Secant is the reciprocal of cosine, also the reciprocal of 1 over root 2, which is root 2. And cotangent is the reciprocal of tangent, the reciprocal of 1 is 1. Assume that theta is an angle in standard position whose terminal side consists of the point 8, negative 15, positive x, negative y, 8, negative 15. This should be a 17 here. Let's prove that. 64 plus 225 equals c squared. 8, 289. Show you that 17 times 17, 49, so 11, 17, 289. So c squared is 289, c is 17. 17 times 17 was 289. So that might not be one of the ones that you have memorized in your perfect squares, but you should memorize an 8, 15, 17 right triangle. Sine of the angle, even though the angle is here, we're going to use this angle right here to help us find this. This is negative 15 over 17. Cosine is 8 over 17. Tangent is negative 15 over 8. Cosecant is negative 17 over 15. Secant is 17 over 8. Cotangent is negative 8 over 15. Now we have a negative negative, so we're in quadrant 3. X is a negative 5, Y is a negative 5. This is a 5, 12, 13 right triangle. Sine of the angle is going to be negative 12 over 13. Cosine is going to be negative 5 over 13. Tangent is negative 12 over negative 5. Negative divided by a negative is a positive, so that's going to be 12 over 5. Cosecant is going to be the reciprocal of sine is negative 13 over 12. Secant is going to be a negative 13 over 5. Cotangent is going to be 5 over 12. All right. 1.88, so we're in quadrant 1. And this is 1.8 and 8. Okay. So let me take care of finding the hypotenuse here. This is 4 and 9/10. So 8 squared plus 9/5 squared is equal to c squared. So 64 over 1 plus 81 over 25 is equal to c squared. 64 times 25 is 1600 over 25 plus 81 over 25 is 1681 over 25 is c squared. All right, 41. Okay. So this is going to be 41 over 5 or 8.2. And let's go ahead and just deal with them as fractions here. That says or a decimal rounded to 2 decimal places is needed. Okay, so sine is going to be 8 over 8.2 is going to be 80 over 82 is 40 over 41. 41 goes into 40 a few times here. 90 something. 39, 10. 7, 3, 23, 230 is 5 is, I don't really care about anything more than this. So that is 0.98. And then cosine is going to be 1.8 over 8.2 is going to be 18 over 82, 9 over 41. Wish I could just leave my answers to that effect. I will. I know it told me to round it. You all can round this with your calculator, but I'm going to leave these as fractions here because they're more accurate answers. So 8 over 82 was 80 over 8 over 8.2 was 80 over 82. It's 40 over 41. And then my tangent is going to be 40 over 9. Cotangent is going to be 9 over 40. Secant is going to be 41 over 9. And cosecant is going to be 41 over 40. You can grab your calculator and change those into decimals if you want to. Let me do that for you. 40 over 41 is approximately 0.98. 9 over 41 is 0.22. 40 over 9 is 4.44. 9 over 40, 0.23. 41 over 9 is 4.56. And 41 over 40 is 1.03. So there's your decimal approximations that they want to fill in the boxes with. I put the fractions in the boxes because those are exact answers. I think that's everything. Yes, it is. So we'll come back next time and talk about 8.1 Objective 3. See you for the next video.